So we have the latest games announced that are coming to Game Pass for the second half of July. What games are here, and why do we expect to see more games announced before the end of the month? Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. We have a shorter than usual list of games coming into Game Pass with just 5 games listed. However, all 5 are day 1 games. And it does look like we will see more games added to the service before the end of the month, but we'll get to that in just a minute. But let's go through the list here. Available today, we have Magical Delicacy for cloud, console, and PC. And of course, all of these are day 1 with Game Pass, and I don't have any Metacritic scores for any of these games either because they're not out yet. But this game is a pixel art platformer. And then next we also have Flock out today for cloud, console, and PC, and this is described as a multiplayer co-op game about the joy of flight and collecting adorable flying creatures with your friends. And then next on July 18th we have 2 games. First we have Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn, and this is for cloud, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. And this one's described as a Souls-light action RPG. And then also out on the 18th, Dungeons of Hinterberg for cloud, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. And this was described as an action RPG blended with social sim elements that is set around the village of Hinterberg, a new tourist hotspot in the idyllic Austrian Alps. And then finally on July 19th, we have a game that I'm looking the most forward to. Kunitsu-Gami Path of the Goddess for cloud, console, and PC. And as I was recording this, I did notice that the review embargo has lifted, so the Xbox Series X version has an 83 on Metacritic with 13 reviews, but the PS5 version has 26, which has the most, and it's sitting at a 79. And there were no negative reviews, and only 12% of them were mixed, so overall it has a pretty good review. And this is an action strategy game developed and published by Capcom, and the looks of the game are pretty beautiful with a unique Japanese-inspired world. And looking through the reviews and what I've seen from some of the trailers, the gameplay looks pretty interesting. It has a strategy element where you have the help of the villagers who have different roles, and you can place the villagers in the battlefield in whatever you think is the most strategic location. Now, I'm normally not a huge fan of strategy games, but this one looks pretty interesting. I'm definitely going to have to check it out when it comes out on Game Pass on July 19th. Now, of course, every time we have games coming into Game Pass, we have some that are leaving, and these will be gone on July 31st. We have A Short Hike, Train, SimWorld 4, and Venbra. Now, I've not tried any of these out, but if you think of something we should, drop a note below and let us know. And now, as I mentioned at the beginning, it looks like we may be getting more games added to Game Pass before the end of the month. And the reason why I'm thinking that might be so is that first we have 5 games coming out, which is a little smaller than what we normally see. Plus the last game that's listed here to be added will be added on July 19th, which leaves another 12 days in the month. But the primary reason I think we're going to see another game or 2 added into Game Pass is because of the last paragraph in this article at news.xbox.com. And it says, get your controllers some fresh batteries, find the USB dongle for your mouse, we're all getting ready to download some games. We'll be back here soon. Or you can keep your eyes on social media for PC Game Pass, Xbox Game Pass, and Xbox updates for the latest. So it looks like the announcements for July aren't finished quite yet. So what games do you think may be added before the end of the month? It was reported last week that Microsoft is planning to bring Modern Warfare 3 to Xbox Game Pass this month. And I'm also wondering if there may be some game that's scheduled to come out at the end of the month and maybe Microsoft isn't allowed to announce it. And maybe they think it might be affecting some pre-sales if people see that it's going to be in Game Pass on day 1. But let me know what games you are looking forward to that are coming into Game Pass. Drop a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And if you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't subscribed yet, consider doing so. It really does help the channel out quite a bit. I want to thank you for watching and be good.